Welcome to Calvince Online Math. Let us look at this nice question. You are required to solve for x, and you have 2 raised to power 2x minus 10 into 2 power x plus 16 equals 0. So the first thing will just be to write the first term there, that is 2 power 2x differently. That will be 2 power x all raised to power 2. That is according to the laws of indices. So then 10 into 2 power x plus 16 equals 0. So at this point, we realize that the number bearing x, that is 2 power x, is common. So we can now let that common number, that is 2 power x, be another letter, say y, so that we write that equation as y squared minus 10y plus 16 equals 0. So now we have a quadratic equation that is in terms of y. So we can use any method to solve this equation. So let us use completing the square method. We start by taking the constant term to the right. So we have y squared minus 10y equals negative 16. So we introduce a new c to the left. So we have y squared and minus 10y plus half of negative 10, that is negative 5 squared, equals negative 16 plus negative 5 squared. So we take the perfect square in the left hand side, that is taking the square root of y squared, that is y, and taking the square root of the new c, that will be minus 5, and then squaring it. And then we now simplify what we have on the left, that will be minus 16 plus negative 5 squared is 25. So at this point, we simplify the left-hand side further, the right-hand side. So we have y minus 5 all raised to power 2 equals minus 16 plus 25 is 9. So then we just get the square root of both sides of this equation, so that we have y minus 5 equals plus or minus the root of 9, which is just 3. So that y is equal to 5 plus or minus 3. So from here we can get two values of y. So one, y can be given by 5 plus 3, which is just 8, or y can be given by just 5 minus 3, which is just 2. So we have two values of y, and remember, we were not solving for y, we were solving for x, and we had an expression that 2 power x equals y. So we can use this to solve for x. So let us take when y is 8. So we'll have 2 power x equals 8. So we have 2 power x, and we can write 8 as 2 power 3. So in this case, the bases are the same, so the powers must be the same, so that x equals 3. And then in another instance, we can take when y is 2, so that 2 power x equals 2. And we can write 2 as 2 power 1. The bases are the same, so the powers are the same, so that the value of x is equal to 1, and another one, the value of x equals 3. So we can check if these answers are true. So let us start by checking the first one. Remember, our equation was of the form 2 raised to power 2x minus 10 into 2 power x plus 16 equals 0. So let us start with the one where x equal to 3. So if x equal to 3, you're going to have 2 power 2 times 3 minus 10 into 2 power 3 plus 16, and we're going to check if that is equal to 0. So 2 power 2 times 2, that is 2 power 6, which is just 64, minus 10 times 2 power 3, 2 power 3 is 8, so that is 10 times 8, which is just 80, plus 16, and we're going to see if that really equals 0. So we can write these as 64 plus 16 minus 80 and check if that equals 0. So 64 plus 16 is 80. So 80 minus 80, and we're going to check if that's equal to 0. And indeed, both sides of this equation are equal, so that the first value of x, that is x equal to 3, is true. So you can check if the second value, that is x equal to 1, is actually a solution. Thank you for watching. Kindly subscribe.